राज्य सरकार फुडले 6 म्हयन्यांत नवो TCP कायदो करपाचो विचार करता. TCP मंत्री विश्वजीत राणेन सांगले. हो कायदो गरिबांच्या कल्याणा खातीरच आसतलो अशें तांणी सांगलें. प्रताप सिंग राणेच्या काळात तयार केल्ल्या कायद्यात सुदारणा करपाची गरज आसा अशें TCP मिनिस्टर आशिल्लो ताचो पूत विश्वजीत राणेन सांगलें. संबंधिता कडल्यान मेळिल्ले इनपूट आनी हेर राज्यांतल्या उत्कृश्ट पद्दतींचो वापर करून हो कायदो तयार करतले अशें राणेन सांगलें.
X is happening. Why you go to the remote villages today? People in the villages are asking for development. People in the south Goa are asking for development. People want to go beyond the regional plan and ask for development. And development, we want this type of development. Today the families have grown. So if a person wants to do a development and build a house beyond a particular thing, then he has to be allowed to do it. Why should we wait for a government to take a policy decision? When the government takes a decision, and why should we put the people at the mercy of the policy making bodies like us? Instead, it should be more people friendly, where people go and buy the FSI and take it and buy it, build it. This is how you have to do it. My job is to see that within the next 6 months, Goa will have a new Town and Country Planning Act, and we need to do it. We need to have a comprehensive 30-40 years, because the Town Planning Act was this original one was initially brought out by my father when he was early in the 70s. Now the time has come for change. Suppose you want to build something, you should not be at the mercy of me to give you permission. You should be able to go to the department and get permission on your own. Ultimately, a common man living in the village, poor fellow doesn't know what he's doing. He is actually building his house on orchard land. How many times you are going to take action over him? When you are doing a zoning plan, you need to see that all these issues are addressed. All the houses are incorporated on all this, so that he is able to live a very comfortable life without any kind of stress that whether he is zoned. Wealth has to be passed on to everybody. Wealth has to be passed on to the poor man also. A simple person also should feel empowered through the policy making of the government.
राणेन फुडें वचून सांगलें, कोण कितें उलयता, कोण कितें म्हणटा ताची पर्वा करचो ना. लोकांच्या बऱ्या खातीर जें करपाक जाय तें हांव करतलों. गोंयांत उदरगत जाल्ली जाय इतलेंच हांव जाणा. ते खातीर हावजिंग सोसायटींची स्किमीची ताणें देख दिली. आयकात.
Is the only department that is technically competent to give any kind of permission. And also, second time, you find that many times the people have got contrary views to contrary things. My job is to go as per rule and regulation. I am not really worried about who's saying what is happening. Some people who are not happy with the decisions you take, but ultimately Goa has to progress. You cannot have a state as status quo. It has to progress. You'll agree with me that if you open up a policy and if you create a type of a vertical for a person to go there, and he is able to go and benefit out of it, and he gets benefit by a policy, and he doesn't have to be remaining at my discretion, and he can go and approach the department and take whatever benefit he wants. Like I made that policy for all the housing societies and everything. Everybody has welcomed it. There have been several editorials on it. I'm grateful to the editors for having written so much about it, because people want it to be implemented in a total spirit of what I have mentioned, and we are going to implement it. When we have got people like Mr. Dempo and Milind Ramani and several other people sitting on the board, then we must make sure that we are able to implement policies which are benefit for the people. Go and look at some societies, several. फोंड्यान वचून पळयात, मडगांव वचून पळयात, हांगा पळयात. तुम्ही पळयतले की खूब कडेन अशें पडपाक आयल्या सोसायटीज त्यो. त्या सोसायटीक जर तुमी योग्य तरेचे तुमी FSI दिवंक ना, म्हाका कोणूच इंट्रस्ट दाखोवचो ना ते बांदपाक. आनी प्रत्येक मनीस तुमी हांगा जे रुमान जे सगळे प्रेस मिडिया भाव आनी भयणी बसल्या, प्रत्येकाक दिसता की आमकां बी त्याच तरेचे लायफस्टायल जाय जे श्रीमंताक आनी व्हडल्या लोकांकूच लायफस्टायल कित्याक जाय, की भायल्या लोकांक तुमी भायले म्हणटा, कोण बिल्डर म्हणटा, कोण जाय ते नांवां दवरले तुमी, पूण ते तांकांच कित्याक बेनिफीट वचूंक जाय. गोंयचे जनतेक आनी गोंयचो तो स्थानीक जो आहा ताका बी मेळपाची गरज आहा. आनी म्हाका दिसता की हांव जो पर्यंत आहा तर म्हाजी तेच तरेची मनस्थिती आसतली, आनी ते हांव पॉलिसीचे माध्यमांतल्यान हे ओपन अप करपाक जाय. हे टावन प्लॅनिंग डिपार्टमेंट should not be at the discretion of one man or one person or one minister who is sitting here, but in fact it should be a policy that is appreciated by the people and we take it forward.
GOA365 खातीर विलियम रॉड्रिक्स आनी संगीता ओली.